Hi guys, so this video is equations versus inequalities. This is going to be a preview for what we're going to do on Tuesday's class. So we want to make sure we know the difference between an equation versus inequality because we've graphed both this unit. So the graph of a linear equation is a line, but the graph of an inequality is a line and a shaded region. Okay, so when we have an equal sign, the line type is closed. And there is no shading. When we have a greater than symbol, our line type is open. And our shading is bigger numbers. When we have a less than, my line is still open. But now we're shading smaller numbers. And when we have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, both of those lines are closed. For greater than, we shade bigger. And for less than, we shade smaller. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to plot both of these graphs. We have an inequality with a greater than symbol. And we have an equation with an equal. Okay, so when we do this, no matter which one I'm graphing, my points, how I get them, are the same. So remember, our format comes from our equation. So our equation is negative x minus 3. And the thing that I'm replacing is that x value. So it's going to be negative parentheses minus 3. Negative parentheses minus 3. And that's the same for all of them. What's going to change is what I put inside my parentheses. And I get that from the left side of the table. So this one's going to be negative 2. The next one's 0. The next one 1. And the last one 2. Now to get the number, we're going to just plug that in our calculator. So I'm typing this in my calculator. Give me a second. That's negative 1. That's negative 3. That's negative 4. And negative 5. Okay? All right, so on this side is going to be my inequality, and on this side is my equation. All right, but our points are going to be exactly the same. So our coordinate for this first one, let me switch up the color, is negative 2, negative 1. So I find negative 2 on my x and negative 1 on my y. That's here. The next coordinate is 0, negative 3. 0, negative 3. The next one is 1, negative 4. I'm going to fill in that blank one. And 2, negative 5. Okay, so that's the same for both of them. Now I'm going to see that the pattern is just going diagonally one box. So I'm going to continue that for both my graphs, but I'm not going to do anything else just yet. So for both graphs, it's exactly the same with my points and with my equation. The only thing different is one is an equal sign and one is a greater sign. So let's answer the questions underneath. What is my line type? My line type for this one is open, and my line type for this one is closed. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that in. This one is open. And this one is closed. Okay, for my shading, this is a greater. So I'm going to shade bigger numbers. So my bigger numbers are this way. All right, and for this one, my shading, when it's an equal sign, is none. So it's just going to stay a single line. All right, so that is the difference between graphing an inequality and graphing an equation.